It wouldn't surprise me, but I'd hope not. It will not have escaped your note that the nation of Missouri are no near to being one of purpose, despite their proclamations to the contrary. Plainly, the threat of the resurgent Galaman does not enough to stir them. The reason for this, deep-rooted mistrust amongst the citizenry. The nation's leaders can come to all the understanding they like, but their unity means little unless to the common folk. Take the Limpsons, for instance. Though Admiral Blowfish's outlawed piracy over a decade ago, foreigners still picture the nation as having grog swindled wood-legged cutthroats. And likewise, the Grenadians are mocked as hermits who talk to trees, and the Woldas scorned as swindlers who worship coin. Yeah. Not that such sentiments are entirely without grounds, especially the Ulda one. Take that poor of Uldan society, Tadewi Agiledi, for example. But that is besides the point. The fact that the people are wary of outsiders, whether they have cause to be or not. On that basis, one could argue that the conflict of Cotonou is a necessary evil. Each nation has its own warmongering faction that advocates for the acquisition of Omega. In order to placate them, we present them something resembling warfare, and thereby club their appetite for full-scale conflict. Enough idle musing. Let us speak of a more pressing matter, the Ivy. Since we spoke of the Observum, Captain Obert has further shortened the list of suspects. By happy coincidence, the one he deems the most likely is lately come to Gradina. The hunt nears the end, however. All that remains is to corner a query. Seek out Obert near Adder's Nest. He will give you the particulars. Should there be developments in Corathus, you may be sure I will send word without delay. In the meantime, I wish you success in apprehending the Ivy. Okay. Yeah, I'm dealing with multiple things. Shiva's almost coming back. The Empire has a spy that I need to capture, and I'm dealing with Temeki Alawedi trying to steal Omega. Thanks for coming, Scion. Doubtless the commander has informed you, but we have unmasked the Ivy. From this point on, we must proceed with extreme caution. Listen well, the spy has been seeking all this time is none other than Flame Marshal Ellen Rowley, Roban's second in command. Prior to joining the Immortal Flame, she was a mercenary of no small renown, so her skills of polearm had to be seen to be delivered. Ishgard in birth, she was the highest ranked foreigner in the Immortal Flames, barring the Flame General himself. When he formed the Grand Company, Raban chose people based on their worth, whence they hailed was of no interest. Motorists saw things different, however. Having funded the enterprise, they reserved the right to reject candidates nominated for high-ranking positions. It's no secret that they did not favor foreigners, Ishgard especially, after the way the Holy See forsook the alliance. The motorists did not raise so much as the murmur of protest when Roy was appointed to her post. That's something strange, is it not? Could it be that the Ivy has held some power over the motorist? Oh, that could be good if she does. Assuming we're right, of course. But we'll keep an eye out. These revelations are secondary for our current mission. Of foremost interest to us is our presence here now. As you may be aware, it is the duty of the Flame Marshal to command Immortal Flames in the absence of the Flame General. Ron attempted to counsel the Alliance leader. She should have remained in the Hall of Flames. And there's no business being in Gardena, yet she's here nonetheless, on some pretense. She's up to something, mark my words. As we speak, I have dozens been trying Foyer's record for evidence of guilt, but if we can catch her red-handed, we shall have all the proof we need. Brings us to the plan. I have people watching the city gates, the airship landing in the docks, every point of egress. She cannot leave without our knowledge. All that remains is to shadow her until she betrays her true purpose. Can I lie in your eyes, Scion? You can. I'm just hoping that she is actually the one we're after, and it's not someone else who's going to slip away. Let's go and take care not to alert our quarry. If only my rogue was level 50. Just headed in the direction of the Blue Boulder Gate with me. Chasing Ivy. Enter the canopy. For Finn, she's not in there before. Try the lower areas. One of mine is stationed there, and she may have seen something. If it knows her name, she'll remain here in case she reappears. Ah, it doesn't let me jump over down to the stairs. Meanwhile, the happy music is still playing. Essentially, we have an unexpected pleasure. What brings you here? Ah, social visit, you say. How pleasant. Oh, she didn't come this way. I've noticed every passenger and none boring resemblance. Well, don't let me keep you. Seen. She did not board the airship. She did not come back out either. When the 7 minutes could she have gone? The roost. How could I forgot? Here's good, sir. Might I interest you in Muntum Tonic? A cup of day and views with great vigor, if you take my meaning. Perhaps another time, friend. Necklace. You are Shinobi of Doma. The one you seek has left Gardena by way of West Shore Pier. She was attended by a merchant, but his eyes are not so easily deceived. You may wish to take your search to the East Shroud. Rest assured that we shall continue to support you from the shadows. Perfect. Take the 12 for the Domans. Were it not for unique talents, Rolly would have disappeared without a trace. Quest complete. Da 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 da. Spurs is eager to resume the pursuit. Leads us to the East Shroud. Guess we follow one's example and take the ferry from the West Shore Pier. That was supposed to make certain preparations. See two of them while I go on ahead. I shall wait for you at the South Bloom Pier. You know what? No, I'm just gonna warp myself over there. Alright, what happened? This way, my friends. Oh, she herself is joining. Where he makes for a Hearthrone hut. If Roman is truly the one we seek, we can expect that she means to make contact with the Grain Masters there. Exploration is ordered. You are no doubt aware the Galileans have their own method of communicating over great distances. Eugenia's friend Garl Imers have provided us with devices which disrupt these communications, and we have installed them across the city-states. In doing so, we made it difficult for Imperial agents to correspond with their masters. Oh, that is awesome! Rowan would thus far have no choice but to rendezvous for Imperial contact directly, yet as a well-known face in the Immortal Flame, she cannot move without that and without being recognized. It would only be a matter of time before someone saw through her disguise. It is for this reason I believe that she has chosen the Black Shroud for her clandestine meeting. The elves in our common sight here, and her coming and going are not likely to turn any heads. The scouts tell it the Galileans have sent agents with the mind to destroy the devices and render such direct contact unnecessary. Fortunately, our shinobi have thus far been successful in rebuffing their efforts. Oh, damn, you really have been helpful, haven't you? I like her a lot. This is it. We need to only make for Hawthorne's hunt and catch her in the act. I like her. She is being an incredible help to us. She's not here anymore. People report that Aquarius departed for the Bramble Patch. Ivy returns to the guard when she came, but perhaps it's all for the better. Convict someone of her standing, we will require damning evidence against her. It could be better to catch her in the act when she meets with the masters. The countryman and I shall lie in the shadows. Tread warily, my friends. Is she here? Are we gonna actually get a battle, or just beyond? This is a conversation of individual clad in the manner of an adventurer, an imperial intermediary, no doubt. Sit with me. I have a feeling this is gonna be an ambush. Flame Marshal Ellen, you are under arrest for treason and espionage. You are followed, you bloody fool! I think not. Damnation. Wait! Wait! We got 3 ninjas on our side. Best be careful, lady. Unarmed, lady, and scarcely got for battle, but if you wish to fight, you are welcome to try. Meaning this, Captain, you would arrest me for strong and Twellswood, and last I looked, is no crime, and neither was conversing with passing strangers. Feigning the resident? Very well. You don't think I have something to say? There will be plenty of time to say it later. Now come quietly, or I shall make you wish you had. No struggle, after all, I have naught to hide. We'll see, but I'm still afraid we may have caught the wrong one, but the person she's talking with is a bitch. Again, though, very well could be that we have the wrong person. I hope we don't, but we'll see. Even a warrior of Rome's renown could not have hoped to escape by force. Despite her claims, her surrender does not bespeak innocence, but an awareness of her position is untenable. The ivy thus uprooted would give hope to tendrils she entwines, mortal flames will gradually wither and die. Mayhap then the people of Wolda will have grand company they deserve. But let us speak at the present, if I may ask, what will you do now? So the Scions seek a way to Iceheart's sanctum. I dare say you have an eager return to the Rising Stones. Pray do not let me keep you. Fear not, my countrymen and I shall tend to the aftermath. You need not waste your talents here. And speaking of talents, have you considered training in the art of shinobi? You have the aptitude for it, I believe, so please give it some thought. Till next time, my friend. I wonder if she'll actually be the one to teach me about the ninja class once I get there. I have been working on my rogue class for a time, so. Oh, someone turned the sky purple again. Dr. Mao is juggling things. Say, not bad. If more practice, I could earn a fortune at the Ruby Road Exchange. She's juggling a paintbrush, a bottle, and is that a knife? Can't seriously be considering it. Life as a street performer would be the last resort, not their first. Eleanor has grown beyond childish fantasies and becoming his own Chris. Now she aspires to be a legendary street performer. I love this little girl. I love this Lalafell girl. She is so adorable. Hey, Minfilia. Come back. I understand often has a task for you. May I ask what it was? Charges of treason and espionage against Elrond. I can scarce believe it. Could there have been some manner of misunderstanding? No, it avails us not to dwell on it. Whatever the truth may be, we must trust the authorities to uncover it. Let us speak of another matter. I am pleased to report that we have made progress in our efforts to find a way to Icehheart's sanctum. Oh, you have! So maybe I will get to fight Shiva. May I recall, Icehheart used Aetheryte in the depths of Snowcloak to teleport a short distance to the west, most likely to a sanctuary some description. It is there we suspect she means to summon Shiva using the crystal she stole from the House Forceps. The heretics believe that they are bringing about a second coming of their patron saint, but if, as we suspect, they means to hold a summoning ritual, the kind employed by beast tribes, it seems that the result will be something more akin to a primal. Suffice it to say, they must be stopped, and stopped when we shall, but first we must surmount the obstacles that Icehheart has placed in our path. Ordinarily, it would be a simple matter to tap into the established Aetheryte and thereby follow our quarry. However, despite our best efforts, we have been unable to ascertain the position of the Aetheryte to which she teleported. The prevailing theory is that you destroyed the second one, a reckless, desperate move, but also an effective one. After discussing the matter at length with Ungra, we've concluded that we lack the expertise to develop a solution, which is why we have called upon the mage, one who does possess such expertise. A colleague of ours, who is currently en route to Revenant's Toll from Sharlaya. She should be arriving within the hour, in fact. Since you're here, mayhap you could welcome her together. I am certain she would appreciate the gesture. Let us make us way to the northern gate and await her coming. Okay. Quest accepted! Run. Chocobos! What's an adorable little mustache? Wait, is that... It's not Iceheart, is it? She looks...
Minfilia,
sort of.
am I right?
None other. I bid you welcome to Revenant's Toll, and thank you for traveling so far on such short notice.
As if I could ever say no to Urianger.
Definitely has the same eyes.
Moonbreeder is an accomplished Sharlayan scholar, and an authority on Aetheryte technologies.
Monobria.
She has played an invaluable role in our search for a means to capture Ascian souls.
Charmed, I'm sure.
Stoic nod. Let's turn to the Rising Stones. There we have much to discuss. Of course. Whee! Ow. What a simple quest. Walk outside, talk to person, walk back inside. Hello, Thanacred.
Moon! Gods, it's been ages!
Moon.
Oh, longer, sister.
Oh, sister! Oh, you two don't look anything alike.
Joyous reunion indeed.
Well, of course it is. Moon and I are like twin sisters.
Again, you look nothing alike, but I appreciate the sentiment.
Save in appearance and aptitude.
Thank you, Papamino. Papameo. Or Papamo. I don't know how to pronounce her name. Even she's laughing.
Everyone, if I could have your attention. We have with us an esteemed guest who has come from Jalian to assist us. I bid Moonbreeder join us here that she might share with us her extensive knowledge of Aetherites. Also, as many of you are already aware, she has been overseeing our research into white auracite, a sample of which she has been good enough to bring with her.
White auracite. Oh.
Well, I had to come, didn't I? You'd have to be bloody daft to turn your nose up at a chance like this. Where better to conduct my final tests than a land so steeped in ether you can taste it?
'Tis plain the passage of the years hath done little to dampen thy youthful spirits.
Always nice to have youthful
And nothing
spirits.
at all to reform thy youthful manner.
I can't tell if that's an insult or not. Hog!
Anjay, where in the hells have you been hiding?
Unhand me.
Now I'm going to pick you up off your ground and then put you
All
down.
this way, and that's what you have to say to me. I much preferred when you were pleading with me to drop everything and hurry to your side. What was it you said? None save thee can satisfy this need.
Go on.
Damn it, Grant, this is not the time! Oh, okay, he's actually glaring at me.
Thine artless attempts to misrepresent mine all too innocent motives do thee little credit. Mine intent, as well thou knowest, was but to impress upon thee the gravity of the circumstance. Lest thou doubt, a deiform entity shall shortly be summoned, save if thou and no other grantest my compeers thine aid.
You still haven't found it then, your missing Aetherite?
Nope.
We have not. No. We know that Iceheart teleported to an Aetherite not far from the first. Yet even after careful analysis, we could not locate the second beacon. We now suspect that the heretics destroyed the second Aetherite to impede our pursuit. Our allies continue to scour Snowcloak for Iceheart's sanctuary, but we have no guarantee that they will find it. Yet it must be found, for even now Iceheart prepares to call upon Saint Shiva.
I'm sorry, but if the Aetherite's been destroyed, then that's that. Although, you're absolutely sure she used the first Aetherite, are you? She didn't just use teleportation magics?
One of our own bore witness to her escape. I can say with absolute certainty that Iceheart used the Aetherite.
Yep. I will stoic nod in confirmation.
In that case, there might be a way, so long as the ethereal current is still flowing.
Oh?
Truly? How?
We use the current to recreate the beacon.
Oh.
As you know, Aetherites are a bit like lighthouses. We use them to reconstitute our physical forms when crossing the ethereal sea. Without them, we'd lose all sense of direction and our essence would dissipate. However, we don't rely solely on these beacons. There are currents of ether which flow between them, currents which help guide us to our destination. Now, these currents will gradually dwindle away to nothing if an Aetherite is destroyed. But if even a sluggish flow remains, we could theoretically use it to direct a surge of concentrated ether towards the void left by the beacon, and thereby fill it up again.
Potentially fixing it from afar.
Like opening the floodgates to fill a dry riverbed. Though, correct me if I'm wrong, but would we not need a veritable reservoir of ether?
In concert, we might manage to channel a sufficient volume, yet that is not my chief concern. To direct the flow of so great a volume of ether with the requisite precision would be a nigh impossible task in itself.
That's fair.
I barely succeeded in facilitating travel to an unattuned beacon. That which you describe sounds considerably more difficult.
And dangerous. Every person who has attempted to teleport in this fashion has died in the process. They, however, did not have white auracite at their disposal.
White auracite?
I can use it to channel all the ether you can give me into the aetherite. However, white auracite cannot retain ether for an extended period of time, so we would need to infuse it immediately beforehand.
Okay.
Just so you know, I'd confidently give this plan better than even odds of success. And if the worst comes to worst, your people won't suffer.
Gee, thanks.
Don't risk the lives of our best and brightest. We have not the time to seek other options. If the ethereal current still flows, we shall carry out Moonbreeder's plan.
Alright.
That's the spirit. Let's roll the dice.
No best views. Bad. I got some soup. That. Instrument of our deliverance. Formed Alpha Nine plan to create the beacon. Agreed, despite the danger, it represents both step of success. Also, they wish to meet you at the Snow Cloak before proceeding. To know that you appreciate everything you've done. Faith in you return to us as you always have. And away I go. Giant bird back. Hey, Alphanod. Good to see you all. Sorry, I wonder if we were having second thoughts. Captain Obert sends his regards, by the way. He attends to the interrogation of Emily Roney and will die even as we speak. Should not distract you from the matter at hand. We should discuss the IV upon your return. That, I wish to say, there are others awaiting for us to Aetheroid after you, Scion. Alright, let's see what's happening. It definitely looks like it's darker than it was before. Shouldn't I give some too, or am I being held back for the fight? There, it's ready. worked, I think. Try tuning to the eighth right now. Feel the current and try to locate the beacon. Don't know what we can, or for now, let us withdraw. Final preparations are complete. You must seek out the beacon we have created. If by the grace of 12 you arrive safely, you must stop Iceheart before she summons Shiva. Okay. I love that tattoo that the new person has on their thigh. It kind of just reminds me of like the Sheikah tattoo from Legend of Zelda. Cannot ignore the possibility that our actions have alerted Iceheart to our plans. Should that be the case, we may attempt to hasten the completion of the summoning ritual, and succeed, you'll have little choice but to face Shiva in battle. Knowing little of this saint, I cannot say your strength will suffice, and so I encourage you to call upon your allies. Some may have reservations about allowing their lives in excess of Roman's experiments, but others will surely agree that desperate times call for desperate measures. Before you assemble your party, pray speak with that knight. I believe he has a message from Sir Almrek. Regrets that he could not be in person, and asks that I read you this letter. Ishgard faces unprecedented threat, yet in our hour of need it has not been her knights who stand poised to defend her, or a century warrior of light, save Zoria. Your deeds today shall not be forgotten. While others would flee, you choose to remain. While others would falter, you rise to the challenge. While others use their gifts for selfish ends, you wield yours in the service of a greater cause. May Hermann bless your good fortune and see you safely home. I got empathy here. That name, Afka Empathy. Alright, now the question is, how long will it take to find a party? It'll probably take quite a while. Hopefully it won't take too long. So I shall simply wait here and dance. I danced so that I might meet the Lady of Ice. Hey, Alphanat, I found a way to help you warm up. What is that? Don't you dare. Not funny. Oh, you're not warming up? Okay. Oh, come on, I should totally be able to fire that far. Alright. Guess I'll walk around a little bit while I wait to see if I can get a party to go fight Shiva. Soon, hopefully soon, my way past these gates shall open, and I shall enter a new area of Ishgard. Don't get me wrong, I like the main map and such, but it feels like there's going to be quite a bit more I can explore in the future. Whee! Plus, I am interested to see the story of Heaven's Ward. Oh, Dragon Head, hello, hello. You know what? I'm going to the Golden Saucer because I don't think that I've done my Golden Saucer things for the day. Excuse me. Boing, 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 boing. Mini Cactopod. May your luck be with me. It was not with me. Oh, I got 1800. Maybe it was. Alas, no luck with me this time. You know what? I'll do this way just to see. Five, 2, 9. Ah. Let's try this. Oh, yay! I got a jackpot. The smaller of the two jackpots, but still a jackpot. Woo! Oh, my luck is turning around because now I get to fight Shiva. Hopefully, assuming the 4 attack people actually join. Please join. I want to fight the Lady of the Ice. You can do it. Yes. Full party against Shiva.
You should never have come here, warrior of light. I labor only to forge a lasting peace.
Lasting peace? By killing everyone?
You would deny us out of ignorance and blind faith.
Then just explain yourself.
If it is our fate to be at odds, then it is mine to strike you down.
Are you Shiva?
We whom gods and men have forsaken shall be the instruments of our own deliverance. Partake of my flesh. Fill this vessel with your light. Walk amongst your brothers and sisters once more. Oh, Saint Shiva, still the hatred within our hearts and bless us with eternal grace.
Was not expecting her to be a sacrifice. That's a first. Whee! Alright, let's go. I have no idea what I'm doing. Again, I have literally no idea what I'm doing, so... Oh, get away from everyone else. Ow. Oh, not more icicle games. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez, you just killed like 4 people. Where'd she go? Oh, there she is. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Is this circle getting closer to us? Nice. Got her. And everyone left without me. Oh, I received 2 commendations now. Nice. Just explain why you think this will help. I need to know what's going on.
Fool. Blind, bloody fool.
Then talk to me. I don't know anything. Help me be less blind.
You, of all people, should understand the suffering war begets. That no sacrifice is too great if it brings an end to the violence.
But what was your plan? To freeze everyone? To kill all the dragons? To kill all the people?
Mine is the righteous cause.
What was your plan, lady? Kill everyone?
You fight in a war you do not understand. A pawn of liars and schemers. And they are no less ignorant than you, following the creed of their fathers without question, never thinking to ask why. Trapped in a delusion of their own creation, and blind to the truth. Warrior of light, redemption is not beyond us. We who walk before may lead those who walk after. Seek the keeper of the lake. See with eyes unclouded.
That's exactly what the Ishin said.
Do not squander Mother's gift.
You mean Heidelin's?
Hear, feel, think.
She knows it. What just happened? Did she teleport away, or was she Shiva? I'm so confused. Who was she? The Keeper of the Lake. Is that dragon skull? And La Habrea. Oh no,
and so
not
the vessel withdraws. A predictable outcome.
not La Habrea this time, but
Nevertheless, La Habrea will be pleased. How unfortunate.
that he's pleased or that the vessel was gone. Oh my god. If these people would just tell me what's going on, I'd be able to better make a decision, but no one ever tells me anything! So if you're live, I mean, of course you're live, why wouldn't you be? Did what? And you're certain about that, are you? Darbians are skilled with glamours, after all. Look, if you say that's what you saw, I believe you. It's just I've never heard of a problem being summoned like that before. Sure you're not injured. Head trauma could be a known cause of hallucinations. No? Fair enough, I was only asking. He asked me there's not to be gained from mulling over the implications of the story in the freezing cold. Let's save it for the Rising Stones. I'll get everyone to meet us there. Before that, best pay a visit to Whitburn Fort and speak to Alphinaud. He'll probably be worried sick. Dad is busy playing politics with the Gardens. Either way, I'm sure he'll be delighted to see you hale and healthy. Speaking of which, don't have a headache again, do you? No? Board vision? Oh, no reason. See you again soon! I'm fine! Alright, let's go tell Alphinaud what happened and then finish off this quest before we end for the stream. I still have more questions than answers, though. She summoned Shiva, but used herself as a sacrifice. And she definitely knows quite a bit more about Heidelin than she let on. But she wouldn't tell me why she was doing what she was doing. People need to stop doing this and just tell me the reasons behind what they're doing. Ow. Oh, wrong one. Alphinaud, hello, I'm alive. There's none the worse for a while. Is there ever any doubt the more I would succeed? I think I speak for all when I say that I should like nothing more than to hear a stirring tale of victory, if you'd be so kind. Too late to prevent the summoning. Not too late to prevent further loss of life, an outcome worthy of celebration. One for whom we have order to thank. Yes, you are right, of course, Sir Arma. We should be content with what we have accomplished. For one would not have wished for a better outcome. Shiva is no longer a threat, and heretics have been routed. Aye, there is a manner of Iceheart's escape, but she cannot run forever. Whether it takes days, weeks, moons, or even years, my knights will find her. I will say, dude, I do like your sword, and I kind of want one. Meanwhile, Lord Dermot, is the caravan ready? Supplies that your men recovered have been prepared for transport in accordance with your wishes. Rest assured my knights will see them safely to Revenant's Stall. Of that I have no doubt. I take it these are the self-same supplies heretics stole from House Fortin's caravan? Less the crystals, which comprised the bulk of the shipment, yes. Scarcely a fraction of which was promised, but a meaningful contribution to your cause all the same. I don't know what I've known, Aura. Might I trouble you with accompanying me to Camp Dragonhead at your earliest convenience? It is not for my benefit. A certain lord was most distressed when he learned of your intent to risk life and Nimber to stop Iceheart. It took half a dozen knights to restrain him, I am told. Aw, he cares about me. I'm just like, eh? Men give vent to their anxieties in myriad ways. Pray do not think less of him. I won't. He's a nice guy. Okay. Let's go to Camp Dragonhead, see what's going on over there, and then get back to Revenant's Stall, because I want to learn a bit more about what is going on. Actually, it's probably quicker just to teleport over there. Were you thinking or waging a very being on dubious theory that might allow you to enter Iceheart's lair, knowing full well that she could have sufficient forewarned to complete her ritual to summon Shiva anyway? Then engage the abomination in mortal combat? By the Fury Aura! This is stuff of ballads, a battle for the ages! Would that I had been there to fight by your side! And here I was forced to wait, condemned. I wonder the fate of my dear friends of a veritable eternity. I would not wish for such torture from my most hated enemy. But you are here now, and that is what truly matters. Let us move on. As Sumeric wished to have words with you and Master Alphanite in private, he waits in the interconsummary. Alright. Looks like this will be the end of the quest, but... Actually, I'm going to switch back to my Dragoon briefly. Actually... Ooh, very nice. Not quite as pointy, thankfully. Though still very pointy.
On behalf of the Holy See of Ishgard, allow me to express my deepest thanks. Never before have we been required to contend with a primal. Indeed, there were fears in some quarters that our knights might not be equal to the task. From what we have now learned of these beings, I can say with certainty that we would have lost a great many men had the Scions not intervened.
You likely would have.
Then the argument for preemptive action should be self-evident. Perchance now you will reconsider my proposal that Ishgard move against Natalan.
Ere we first met, a similar proposal was tabled, but the Holy See decreed that we were to observe, and that military action should be taken only in self-defense. All things considered, it was not an unreasonable decision. Since the calamity, 2 vigils have fallen to the Horde, while Garuda has never shown any inclination to storm the gates of judgment. Which is why this unprecedented crisis and its resolution may prompt a change in policy.
Here's hoping.
You who have faced these primals know well the threat they pose. Ishgard did not. Not until now. And there is naught like a brush with death to change a man's outlook.
That's fair.
At the very least, this should silence any lingering objections to our arrangement with Revenant's Toll.
That's good, at least.
The Holy See may even feel moved to grant us its formal endorsement.
So far as it is possible, the Scions shall be compensated for their service.
Glad we could be
We
of
should
help.
be grateful for any aid you can provide.
As a gesture of good faith, I shall withdraw my previous request. Your people are doubtless needed elsewhere.
That will not be necessary. We, too, have a vested interest in watching Dravania's movements.
I see. Once more, I must thank you.
Sir Emmerich, if I may, do you truly believe that Midgard-Zoma could return?
The heavens are a window unto truth, but those who interpret their movements are not infallible. I requested your involvement as a precautionary measure.
But of course, you sought an excuse to compensate us from the first, mindful of what would happen if Revenant's Toll were taken by your enemies. Ishgard is not wont to aid its neighbors, but that does not preclude it from manipulating them to serve its own interests.
No.
Choose your next words carefully.
Do you know what sort of man becomes Lord Commander of the Temple Knights? One who comes from good stock. I did not. Yet here I am now. Why do you suppose that is?
skills and talents?
Because I swiftly learned to tell the difference between words, deeds, and beliefs. You are correct, Master Leveilleur. Ishgard desires to see Revenant's toll flourish, as it would present a troublesome obstacle to our enemies from the south.
We are so glad to be of use to you.
As we are to you. Ours is a mutually beneficial arrangement, lest we forget, one born of necessity. The dragons grow more restless by the day, and the heretics harry us nigh without cease. We have contended with such troubles for centuries, but there are limits to even our endurance. Yet as a pauper is loath to part with his meager possessions, the leaders of Ishgard are not wont to render up their trust to outsiders. But with perseverance on our part, they may yet be made to see the light. Nevertheless, one must take care when walking the road less traveled.
Wise words, Sir Emmerich. I shall make a point to remember them.
I wonder if he means that there's people in Ishgard that would try to stop him if they knew what he was doing.
I must apologize for my earlier outburst. I hope it will not sour our good relations.
Not at all. You but spoke from the heart. I trust you understand that at times my duties may prevent me from meeting with you. On such occasions, my second-in-command will speak for me.
Lucia, at your service.
Oh, we finally learned your name.
Excuse our reticence. We are but wary of speaking too freely, lest our sentiments be made known to our enemies. Know that the Lord Commander and I are of one mind. For the sake of Ishgard, and of Eorzea at large, I pray our peoples can put aside their differences.
But there's probably people in Ishgard that don't think similarly.
Those who dwell in the past risk losing sight of their future.
Should aught befall one of our shipments, pray inform Lucia immediately. You may also relay to her any words you might have for me alone. Not being of Ishgardian birth, she owes no allegiance to any noble house, making her as near to incorruptible as one can find in my homeland. Suffice it to say, I trust her completely, and so may you.
The fact that she
Which
sent
reminds
someone
me,
to ice
Lord Orchefort, if you would be so kind.
Certainly.
In times such as these, trust is ever in short supply. Mayhap this will go some way to rectify the problem. The results of our investigation into the heretics' recent attacks, as well as our interrogation of the merchant you detained.
Sir Emmerich, I cannot thank you enough.
What did he give you?
Think nothing of it. Ishgard may be many things, but it is no friend to Garlemald.
Oh, maybe, like, evidence we need.
Did I not tell you to have faith, my friend?
What did it give? Quest complete. Seymour to discuss with our friends at the Rising Stones. They say it's true, Iceheart's methods of summoning Shiva defies all precedent. This necessitates a complete reprisal of the primal threat and our approach to combating it. Moreover, there are grave ramifications if word of this incident reaches Imperial ears. The Main Empire believes that primals are an insufferable menace, that their mere existence is a threat to this very star. As such, they deem any actions taken against the beast tribes to be justified by default. Imagine that it became known that it was not only the beast tribes of Azoria that could summon primals, but civilized people as well. Any lingering objections to Azoria campaign would vanish overnight. Where before we had to contend with a single legion, we could very well face ourselves facing the combined might of all Galmund. But to speak unadvisedly, come Aura, it is better to continue this in Morodoa. Yeah, let's go back. I want to at least continue with this quest a little bit more before I finish for the day. Excuse me. Boing. Oop.
Words cannot well express how glad I am to see you return to us hale and whole. Needless to say, I am most eager to hear your account of that which occurred in Kurthis, assuming you're ready to speak of it.
Stoic nod. You can see my butterfly tattoo.
I shall summon the others at once. Iceheart used her own body as a vessel for a primal soul?
Master Louis Soir's writings make no mention of such a possibility. Can we be certain this entity was a primal?
As certain as we can be that good King Mogulmog XII was a primal, I should think. Both were ostensibly summoned.
Let's not quibble over definitions. Of more concern is the implication that Iceheart retained her will, even after she was possessed. We are talking about a mortal, wielding the power of a primal.
Yeah, that's bad. We saw how that can be a problem in Final Fantasy XVI.
It can't possibly be that easy, can it? There must be some sort of sacrifice required. Or maybe she's just special?
What qualities this woman possesseth, I know not. But full sure am I that she was groomed for this role.
Groomed?
Few are privy to the secrets of summoning, and but a single party standeth to profit from their dissemination.
Well, I wouldn't presume to comment on how the lass came to know about summoning, but I will say that what she summoned was a primal. The readings were the same, or near as damn it. Strange as it all sounds, it's really no different from what you've faced before.
Then mayhap it is time that we re-examined our previous encounters.
Oh, pack your things, Ida. We're going back to Gridania.
Yes, sir.
About Iceheart's final words to you. Hear, feel, think. Hydaelyn speaks to her as well.
So she has the echo.
If Iceheart is blessed with the power of the echo, she will doubtless have used it to further her goals. Or could it be that it was a revelation granted her by the echo which first set her on this path? She did say that the Ishgardians were blind to the truth.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think she has knowledge of the origins of the Ishgardian-Dravanian War? It would do much to explain her unwavering conviction.
That is fair.
Did not the Lady Iceheart implore thee to seek the Keeper of the Lake? And did she not imply that in so doing thou wouldst come to see with eyes unclouded?
Midgard-Zoma was a king amongst kings who reigned for centuries on end. But he is dead and his wisdom lost to the ages. Unless the Ishgardians' fears are well-founded. It would seem we have yet another reason to stand watch over the Keeper of the Lake. For a mercy, we are well positioned to do so. Iceheart, Shiva, Ascians, and Midgard-Zoma. I shudder to think how they're all connected.
And then we still have to also deal with Omega. No, wait, was that? No, that's the wrong one, is it? Fuck. Oh, I chose. Darn it! I hit the button too quickly. Why do I have so much food? Oh. My inventory is full of items. Okay, I'll at least start the next class. We need to scour for knowledge of Midgard. Given the great age of it, he appears more than a few. Hear that commotion outside? Oh, I guess I'm gonna see what the commotion is first. Once I see what the commotion is and do questing things, I'll continue. Alright, since while you're on hand, we have a problem. Rolly has escaped. It happened shortly after the flames took her into custody. She had been placed in a dungeon cell ahead of her trial, but apparently the accommodation was not to her liking. The turnkey was found slain along with 2 guards at the point she received inside help. Sindri reports seeing her quitting the city via the Gate of Nald, which with a bloodied spear in hand. She made for Castrum Meridam, I'm certain of it, with her fate in Zoria as good as sealed. What recourse had she to flee to her Imperial masters? Even as we speak, Captain Ilbrid and the First are hot on her heels. Pragmatic haste to Camp Blue Frog to join the hunt. Okay. I will do that next time. For now, I'm going to put an end to my little quest for the time being and resume at a later date. So for now, thank you everyone for joining me. I hope you enjoyed watching me try to find the answer to many of the questions and get almost none of them. But I shall see you all next stream. Have a good night, Internet.